like that. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Fanunu here, and in today's video I will be talking about the 5 strange things that Turkish people do. So let me put this disclaimer. I'm saying strange things because these are the things that I myself as a foreigner, as well as other people who are foreign nationals living in Turkey or just visiting Turkey, have seen these things and they consider them being strange. Otherwise they're just normal things that the Turkish people do. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing is gonna be tea. Okay, the amount of tea that's consumed like on a daily basis is insane. Let me tell you this. Turkish tea comes in a very special glass like this one. With a glass and a saucer, as you can see, like this. I hope you can see. Let me show you like this. And it's called chai in Turkish, so it's Turkish tea or chai. Anyways, whatever you want to call it. I may call it chai tea, don't be surprised. But this chai is drunk like at any time. It doesn't matter during breakfast, just when you're snacking, lunchtime, supper, like all over the day. So I would say on average, one person would even drink about 20 glasses of this. I'm not exaggerating, this is true, and my Turkish buddies know what I'm trying to say. So if you remember from my past videos, I showed you I was in a yacht. I was on vacation in Kash, that's on the Mediterranean side of the country. On a yacht vacation, we even offered chai, like the Turkish tea. So I would say this tea is drunk like everywhere. So you're given this chai when you go for home visits, office visits, you go to a restaurant. After your main course, you're definitely given chai, or before you even order your meal at the restaurant, you're given chai like everywhere. It doesn't matter. And also this tea is drunk throughout the year, so it doesn't matter it's winter, it doesn't matter the temperatures are like 50 degrees outside. No way, it doesn't change its consumption. You know, everybody likes tea. Everyone drinks tea. Like, oh my god, it's so insane. You have to see this. So if you happen to come to the country, don't be surprised. I just told you the Turkish people do love tea. Okay, so let's talk about the other thing I'm gonna be talking will be about the gestures. Okay, there is this gesture that means impossible, and I'll say olmaz in Turkish. Okay, so let's say you're going to a grocery, you're looking for something, and there isn't that thing that you want, or you're asking for some kind of information, or asking if it could be possible to do this, that, or whatsoever. And if it's impossible, the person on the other side will definitely do this. So if you don't understand, you just keep wondering like, what's this person trying to say? And they'll say olmaz, meaning it's impossible. So whenever they just say this, like olmaz, you just know it's impossible. No matter what you try to do, no matter what you try to say, just know that the thing is gonna be impossible. And the other gesture that I'm gonna share with you guys is this gesture. Like, okay, it just means like too much. Whoa, like that's what they say. Okay, this means it's, let me say, it's usually used at the time that, let's say, there are two people, conversation or some kind of fighting of some sort, and if the other person like is talking too much, and this person just want to show, the other person want to show that I don't care, I think what you're saying doesn't make any sense. So they'll just say, oh, like, oh, you're talking too much, or this person talks too much, and it just doesn't make any sense, blah blah blah, something like that. So they use this, oh, something like that. And the other gesture that's really weird, even more weird, is this thing like Allah Korsun, which means like maybe God should protect us or something like that. Let's say you're talking about some kind of negative thing, and nobody wants any negative thing to happen to them. So after talking the bad thing or the negative thing, and to protect yourself or to protect everyone that's there, they'll say Allah calls on, like, God should protect us. So in order to show this, they'll have to, okay, let me do this. Pinch your ear like this. You make sound on your mouth, and you have to knock on something that's wooden. It could be a chair, a table, a door, but something that's wooden. So it's like that. So like Allah Kosu. So it's like Allah Kosu, like that. So this is kind of weird if you're not used to this, but the moment you get used to it, it just becomes so normal. But that's really weird because I've never seen anything like that before, like in my country. So that's really weird, like, Okay, so the other thing I'm gonna be talking will be about coffee. It's gonna be two things about coffee. It's gonna be coffee reading as well as the Grooms coffee. So let's start with the coffee reading. So Turkish coffee comes in a small mug, and you can drink this coffee at maybe after breakfast. I would say not as direct as being breakfast, but after breakfast, after lunch, or after supper. And you drink it as with no sugar, with milk sugar, and with normal sugar. Okay, so after you drink this coffee, you will have to turn your mug upside down. Okay, you leave it there a few minutes, and after some minutes you have to turn it again upright, and someone will have to read what the coffee remains in the cup remain. So some people are just so much into reading such stuff, like some kind of fortune telling would say. So they are busy reading what's in the cup, like what the lines that have been formed mean, like from the coffee grounds, what the lines mean. And some people would even pay some cash for them, like, there are special coffee fortune tellers, so you have to pay some cash for them to read your coffee remains. Just imagine. And also, since we're in the digital era, and the millennials will probably drink their coffee, take a photo for these coffee remains, and send them to the online fortune tellers. So you might wait a few minutes, and the answer comes. And the strange thing is that sometimes these things do tend to happen, like I don't know if it's by chance or whatsoever, but maybe just believing in that thing, I don't know. But sometimes these things tend to happen, and that's even the weird part, like, about this whole coffee reading thing. So don't be surprised if you are in the country, you see people after they've had their coffee, they're turning their cups upside down. It's all about the coffee reading, because most people feel like there is some kind of fortune there, some kind of destiny that's gonna be taught to them at that time. Okay, and the fourth thing is gonna be also about the same coffee, and this is about the Grooms coffee. Okay, so it's gonna be a bride and groom to be. Okay, so before the engagement, definitely everywhere there should be a meet and greet. So it's probably the groom side and the elders from his family, they're gonna go to the bride to be's family, ask if they accept him to marry their daughter. Okay, so the groom to be and his family, they're there at the brides to be's family, and when they're there, definitely coffee is one of the things that's offered when you go there, and there's usually a special coffee for the groom. So this groom's coffee is prepared in a special way, so they might add some salt, some pepper to this coffee. Whatever they find, they add to that coffee for the groom, and then the coffee is offered to the groom. And as soon as it's presented to the groom, it's a must that the groom has to drink that coffee with no excuse, without saying no, I'm full. Never. The groom has to accept the coffee and have it. So if you drink that coffee, you are considered fit to marry that girl. So to my guys out there, if you're trying to marry a Turkish girl, just know that there's gonna be a stage where you're going to drink such kind of coffee. Okay, so now I guess we fifth it, like the last weird thing about the Turkish culture. It's gonna be the Nazar bonjouk, or the evil eye bead, something like that. You probably have seen this bead in most of the places if you've been in the country, maybe on pictures, on the photos, wherever, I don't know, but you probably see it. So this this bead is believed to protect you, the person, from an evil eye, cause not everyone sees us or sees their friends with good intentions. So this Nazar bead is termed like something that does protect you from this evil energy, the negative energy, from the bad wishes. So it comes in a form of, it could be a bracelet, it could be a ring, it could be a necklace. I even have earrings with the, let me show you, I hope you can see. Oh my goodness, it's not even showing, but I even have these earrings. You see, this is the Nazar bonjouk. Look at this. So whenever you wear this, it's believed that you're being protected from the negative energy, from the bad wishes. Yeah, so you'll see people hanging this bead in their houses, in their cars, restaurant, like almost everywhere you can see this. So in case you see someone having something like this on here, don't be surprised. They're just protecting themselves from the negative energy from the outside. Yeah, so I think this has been an interesting video for you guys as well for me. So let me just go through it all. Look, it's the tea, the amount of tea that's drank, like a lot, and it's also these coffee reading things, the interesting gestures, the groom's coffee, and this Nazar bonjouk thing that's believed to protect everyone, protect you from the bad energy. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to this channel, and let me know what you think about these things that I've said in the comment section below. And also, if there are other things that you feel like that are so strange in the Turkish culture, or if there's something similar in your culture, don't forget to comment it in the comment section down below, and I will see you soon. Bye.